Hi all and welcome into this pre-quali video. Today we are at Monza, and as I'll show you that right now, we're gonna head out. Once again, we require 7 clean laps. And always, as always, with the sprint setup. So even like on the track at Monza, where you wouldn't want to run wing 9, of course, it would be a bit silly. But we want to keep the setup the same. So the lap times will be like a second and a bit slower. At least for me they are, because I tested it quickly, but nothing changes about running the right racing lines and stuff. So you can cut the curbs a lot here, but you have to be very careful for the off track on the left right here in Lesmo number 1, and for the second one on the left right here, because those are the ones that are easiest to get, and then the one on the outside of Parabolica, the last corner. And once again, my BMW loves curbs, so I can smash over these. If you're running anything else, then you might want to check if you can actually do that before you spin out and you look silly. So we are going to do 7 clean laps, so that means no off tracks, no spinning, no slowdowns as well. Lap time I'm aiming for is low 48s, and I tested with wing 3, I did like 46s, high 46s that is. And the difference is mostly in like the first sector, because you have so much more speed down the main straight, and then here as well the acceleration is a lot slower. Don't run over too much there, because otherwise you get an off track. I'll try and take you through my braking markers on the next lap as well. And here on the left is the other big one. First lap gold tires. And we try and go a little bit faster than this. So here I look for the 150 board. Make nice and late. Use the curbs. Get the throttle down as soon as the car is completely straight. Looking for the 100 board on the right here. Using as much of this left curb as you can, because it opens up the chicane. I look at the orange marker there on the fence, the guardrail. 50 board. And here gonna look for the 100 board. And again, as much of those left curb as I can. This corner is a little bit easier with the high wing because it tends to get a bit slippy with the lower wing. And here I look at the end of the green patch on the left. So here, that's where I aim for, but I've been told that that's not where I brake if people watch the replay, so you'll probably see that later. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's try and keep it at that lap time. Still a bit slippy on the rear. That's why I went second gear in the last 2 laps. Biggest reason why I take second gear is because the TC in the sprint setup is really low. If I try and do it with in first gear, it just spins my rear wheels too much. Hitting the right amount of curb is really giving you that time here. It's about as wide as you can go there. You would not want to go any wider. Easy go, easy go. Oh. She fine. Let's hope I didn't bend anything. I was living on the edge there. Just trying to keep it like 48.3-ish. That's what I'm trying. I'll take it. It's not great, but it's way better. Still braked a little bit too early, but okay, last one. So what you'll see at this track is relatively easy to keep the pace. Because as the fuel comes down, the car becomes a lot quicker in a straight line. So the weight factor is quite big here, so that's really helping me keep the lap times good. Except for the couple of little mistakes I was making. Sorry, a bit silly, but then again, I don't do a lot of practice before I run these, so that's part of the problem. Oh my god, no, after this. It's the high wing here, the car just doesn't rotate as much as I'm used to, I think. You do a couple of laps and you think, oh, this feels easy, doable. You get a lot of understeer. I use the curb there a bit to like hang the right wheel in it, so it makes it a little bit easier to get around. Whew. Well, last one was the quickest. But as I say, like the fuel is now like 27 liters, so it's like half of what we started with, and that's just really, really helping. Because just less weight means you get quicker off the corner, so all my exits are just better. Okie doke. I'll show you my average time. It's 48.361. Yeah, if you stick a proper setup on here, like a low downforce setup, you're gonna go at least. I'm gonna go at least a second quicker. I think even second and a half quicker. I'm ready to race. I'm not gonna do that. So I'll put the average 106 time right here. What you need to run. You'll feel the car gets a little bit more understeery towards the end of the stint, but my laps are right here. So I started with a 6. I think the 6 and the 4, like I'm always careful on the first lap with this because pretty much cold tires can just like F you over so bad. Then it's basically 2s and 3s, and I got a little bit of mock up there. So I'll show you this one, and I'll show you the splits as well, because people tend to like that. You can see like my overall best lap time is 46.8. And because the race session started, I cannot show you this. That's great. But I think this is the lap time I just did, so you can see that. So this is the these are the sectors. Don't look at this one. But yeah, the major difference is like the first sector. You can see it right here. And this is the middle sector with the back straight. And then you're just a little quicker everywhere off the corner. These are my split times. Okay, I will show you this lap, but I think this is gonna F it over, so I'm gonna wait for a sec. Because it's going to start that session, and then it's gonna get annoyed with the fact that I'm trying to run a replay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okie dokie, here we go, lap 7. Just trying to see where I brake actually, because I am interested in it. What did I say, 150 board? It's way beyond the 150 board here. But I mean, low downforce would make you go back a bit, but I was looking at the edge of this, and then braking just before. You should just have so much more downforce, and like the 150 is there. I think it just goes out of sight from cockpit. It's like right there. This is where I brake, so like just past the 150 basically. Okay, I'll go a little bit back, show you normal. It's go time. So looking here for the 100 board. Then taking as much curb as you can here. So really find out where the slowdown is for yourself, and then go further over until you get it at least once, because otherwise you don't know where the limit is. You just need to open it up. Same for that one. I'll go back out of it. Yeah, these curbs are what almost killed me. So this is really like what you want to do. Like I run almost up against them, but I just do not. Like so marginal, but you can just not run over the sausages. Here there's just one, so it's not that bad if you do, but still I wouldn't, because it could damage the car. And the last corner, as I said, I tried to get my right wheel like in that curb, like here, because it will just, yeah, this is what I mean, like this. Because I wanted to pull the car around, because otherwise I'm gonna get the off track, and I have to slow down less because I do this. So that's why my corner gets a little bit more quick. So there we go. Shoof shoof. Over the line. Just curious at the top speed. Oh, I slow down here. Let's see what top speed I run. So yeah, this is 257. I think on a low wing setup, you were gonna go at least 264. So there's like a 7K difference in there, and that's gonna make a lot of lap time. Like I could do like 7/10 or 8/10 quicker through the first sector. That's only the first chicane and then up to the second one. So there's a lot of time in there because you go so much quicker across the line. Like the line is right there, somewhere at the end. There, that's where your lap time starts. So if you go over here, like I run 244 now, but if you run 250 over there, then you're gonna go at least 6 kilometers faster across the line. So you instantly gain time. But okay, that's enough for me talking to you boys. Good luck with running the PQ, and I'll see you in the race.